Okay, students, today we will discuss about the trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios and their sign in the quadrants. Sign of the trigonometric ratios in first quadrant, second quadrant and other quadrant also. Okay, so what does mean by the trigonometric ratios? First of all, we will know what are trigonometric ratios. You already discussed you have already a long or large study about the trigonometric ratios in previous classes also. So in class 11th we will again start our study from trigonometric ratios, and then we will discuss about trigonometric functions, then we will discuss about the sign of the trigonometric ratios in different quadrants. Okay, in class 10th we have the angle from 0 degree to 90 degree only. Okay, means we were talking or we have discussed the trigonometric ratios in first quadrant. In first quadrant the angle was from 0 degree to 90 degree, but we will discuss further, that is we will go up to 0 degree to 180 degree, 180 degree to 360 degree or more than 360 degree. Okay, in radian measurement as well as in degree measurement. Okay, so trigonometric ratios are the ratio of the sides of the right angled triangle. Okay, if I take, if OA is any initial ray, OA is any initial ray along the positive x-axis. Okay, and this ray revolve at an angle theta and takes the position OB, and let P be any point on the terminal. This side is said to be the terminal side of the angle. So P be any point on the terminal side and draw a perpendicular. From the point P on OX axis for the ray, initial ray OA. Okay, we have drawn a perpendicular from point P on the x-axis, positive x-axis, or the initial ray OA. Okay, now this triangle OPQ, this triangle is said to be the triangle of reference. Okay, so triangle of reference, this triangle is right angled triangle, and we have drawn perpendicular on the initial ray OA. So this angle is 90 degree. Okay, this angle is right angle and this angle is theta. Of which trigonometric ratios we want to find. Okay, so this is angle theta. So this side PQ is the perpendicular side, PQ is perpendicular side, and this side OP, let length of this side is R. OP is hypotenuse, no need to tell the region why it is hypotenuse. The side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse, so this is hypotenuse. OP equals to R, and this side OQ is the base. Okay, now let this OQ is X and this PQ is Y. Okay, now we will find the different trigonometric ratios of this angle theta. Okay, in terms of X, Y and R, or in terms of perpendicular, hypotenuse and basis. Okay, then you know that sine theta is the ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse. That is, perpendicular means PQ means Y upon hypotenuse, that is R. So sine theta is equals to Y upon R. Okay, and cos theta is the ratio of base and hypotenuse, that is OQ and OP, that is X and R. So cos theta is equals to X upon R. Now other trigonometric ratios are the ratios of these functions, these trigonometric ratios. Okay, tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta, that is sin theta y upon r upon x upon r. R will cancel r, y upon x. So tan theta is equals to y upon x perpendicular upon base, and cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta, that is x upon y. Reciprocal of tan theta, that is x upon y, that is base upon perpendicular. So cot theta equal to base upon perpendicular. Now sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, that is r upon x. Okay, and cosec theta is the reciprocal of sin theta, that is r upon y. Okay, so these are the trigonometric ratios of an angle theta, in terms of sides, that is perpendicular, base and hypotenuse of the reference triangle. Okay, this triangle is said to be the triangle of reference. Okay, so now these are the trigonometric ratios of the angle theta. Now we will discuss the different trigonometric identities. Okay, so we know that this is right angle triangle. OQP is right angle triangle. In right triangle OQP, we know that the sum of square of base plus sum of square of perpendicular is equals to hypotenuse square. X square plus y square equals to r square using Pythagoras theorem. Means sum of square of two sides, is the square of third side, hypotenuse, that is. ठीक है? Okay, so x square plus y square is equals to r square as per the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now divide whole of the equation by r square. Divide whole of the equation by r square. X square upon r square plus y square upon r square equals to r square upon r square. So this is equals to x upon r whole square plus y upon r whole square is equals to 1. Okay, now x upon r is cos theta. So cos square theta plus y upon r is sin theta. Sin square theta is equals to 1. So cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1. Okay, now you can divide this trigonometric identity by sin square theta. Okay, so cos square theta upon sin square theta plus sin square theta upon sin square theta is equals to 1 upon sin square theta. So cos theta upon sin theta whole square plus sin theta upon sin theta whole square is equals to 1 upon cos theta whole square. So this is equals to cot square theta plus 1 is equals to 1 upon sin theta, that is cosec square theta. Okay, so cot square theta plus 1 equal to cosec square theta. Okay, now we can draw or we can prove other trigonometric identities also. Okay, so next one will be divide this equation by cos square theta. So cos square theta upon cos square theta plus sin square theta upon cos square theta is equals to 1 upon cos square theta, means cos theta upon cos theta square plus sin theta upon cos theta square is equals to 1 upon cos theta, that is 1 upon cos theta square. So this is 1 plus tan square theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta, that is sec theta sec square theta. So one more identity is this. So there are different identities. Okay, so we have discussed the trigonometric ratios and trigonometric identities that we have already discussed in class 10. So these are not new. I am again telling, these are not new. These all identities are in class 10th. Okay, now we will discuss the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrants. Okay, so this is new topic that I am going to told you, that this is new topic, sign of trigonometric ratios. So this is the topic, sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrants. Quadrant first, quadrant second, and other quadrant also. We are discussing the sign of trigonometric ratios. Sign of trigonometric ratios. So sign of trigonometric ratios is in first quadrant. In first quadrant, we know that when this is y-axis, this is x-axis, x o x dash and y o y dash. Okay, this is positive side of x-axis, this is positive side of y-axis, this is negative side of x-axis, this is negative side of y-axis. Okay, and the coordinate of any point, that is, let this point is P, draw a perpendicular on this, that is Q, this is theta. Okay, and the coordinate of this is xy. Coordinate of the point P is xy. And in first quadrant we know that x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. Okay, in first quadrant we know that both the coordinate x coordinate as well as y coordinate are positive, that is why x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. Now we know that we have recently discussed that sin theta is equals to y upon r. Sin theta equals to y upon r. R is the length that is already positive, and y is positive, that is why sin theta is positive. Okay, and cos theta is equals to x upon r. X is greater than 0, r is also greater than 0. R is greater than 0 everywhere. So x upon r, positive upon positive is positive. So cos theta is also positive. Okay, now other trigonometric ratios, that is tan theta. Tan theta equal to sin theta upon cos theta. Or sin theta is positive and cos theta is also positive, and positive upon positive is greater than 0. So tan theta is greater than 0. Okay, and cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta, and tan theta is greater than 0, that is why cot theta is also greater than 0. So cot theta is also greater than 0. Okay, we are discussing the sign of trigonometric ratios in quadrants. First of all, we are discussing first quadrant, sign of trigonometric ratios in first quadrant. So sin positive, cos positive, tan positive, cot positive, and sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, and cos theta is greater than 0, that is why sec theta is greater than 0, and cosec theta is the reciprocal of sin theta is also greater than 0, that is why cosec theta is greater than 0. It means in first quadrant all the trigonometric ratios are positive. Now we will discuss the sign of trigonometric ratios in second quadrant. Okay, so in second quadrant all the trigonometric ratios in first quadrant are positive. Learn this. Okay, all the trigonometric trigonometric ratios in first quadrant are positive. So in second quadrant, now we are discussing the sign of trigonometric ratios in second quadrant. Okay, if this ray rotates or revolves around O and takes the position in second quadrant, then in second quadrant x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. So in second quadrant x is less than 0, y is greater than 0 and r is always greater than 0. R is the length, r is always greater than 0. Okay, now we will discuss the sign on the basis of x, y and r. Okay, so sign of sin theta. Sin theta is y upon r, and y upon r, y is greater than 0, r is greater than 0, that is why sin is greater than 0. So sin is positive in second quadrant. Now cos theta. Cos theta is equals to x upon r. Cos theta is x upon r, and in second quadrant x is less than 0, r is greater than 0, means negative upon positive in negative, that is less than 0. So cos theta is negative. Cos theta is negative in second quadrant. Okay, now tan theta. Tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta. Sin theta upon cos theta. Sin theta is positive, but cos theta is negative. Positive upon negative is equals to negative, so this is less than 0. This is less than 0. Okay. Are you understanding how we are finding the sign? On the basis of, we are finding the sign on the basis of x, y and r. Value of x, y and r. Either the value of x, y and r is positive or negative. On the basis of that we are finding, we are determining, we are describing the sign of different trigonometric ratios. Six trigonometric ratios. Okay, so tan theta is less than 0. Since cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta and tan theta is less than 0, that is why cot theta is also less than 0. So cot theta is less than 0. And sec theta. Sec theta is reciprocal of cos theta. Cos theta is negative, that is why sec theta is also negative. And last one is cosec theta. Cosec theta is the reciprocal of sin theta, and sin theta is positive, that is why cosec theta is positive. So sin theta is positive, cos theta negative, tan theta negative, cot theta negative, sec theta negative and cosec theta positive. So sin theta and cosec theta are positive. Sin theta is positive and cosec theta is positive. We know that cosec theta is reciprocal of sin theta and sin theta is reciprocal of cosec theta. So sin theta and its reciprocal cosec theta. Sin theta and its reciprocal cosec theta are positive in second quadrant. Okay. So this was the discussion of the sign of trigonometric ratios in second quadrant. Okay. Now we will go in third quadrant. Okay. We will discuss the sign of all the trigonometric ratios in all the quadrants. All the quadrant means in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. In all quadrants we will discuss the sign of trigonometric ratios. Now in third quadrant. In third quadrant, you know that if this terminal ray OB takes the position, revolve along point O and takes the position in third quadrant. Then in third quadrant x is negative and y is also negative. Both are negative. So in third quadrant x is less than 0, y is less than 0, but r is greater than 0. R is everywhere positive. Okay. So x less than 0, y less than 0, r is greater than 0. Now the sign of sin theta. Sin theta is equals to y upon greater than 0, that is why it is less than 0. Okay, it is sin theta. Sin theta is negative. Sin theta is negative in third quadrant. Okay, and cos theta is equals to x upon r. X upon r, that is x is less than 0, r is greater than 0. Positive, negative upon positive is negative. So cos theta is also less than 0. So sin theta is less than 0, cos theta is also less than 0. Now tan theta equals to sin theta upon cos theta, and sin theta is negative, cos theta is also negative. Negative upon negative is positive. So this is greater than 0. This is greater than 0. So tan theta is greater than 0. Okay, the first quadrant positive, in third quadrant first trigonometric ratio positive, in third quadrant that is tan theta. Tan theta is positive. Now cot theta equals to reciprocal of tan theta, 1 upon tan theta, and tan theta is positive, that is why it is positive. So cot theta is positive. Now the remaining two are sec theta. Sec theta is reciprocal of cos theta, and cos theta is negative, that is why sec theta is also negative. And cosec theta is equals to 1 upon sin theta, and sin theta is negative, that is why cosec theta is also negative. So 4 are negative, 2 are positive. Sin theta, cos theta, sec theta, cosec theta are negative, and tan theta and cot theta are positive. Tan theta and cot theta are positive. Okay, tan theta and cot theta are positive. Tan theta is positive and cot theta is positive. Tan theta is positive and cot theta is positive. Tan theta and cot theta are reciprocal of each other. That is why tan theta and its reciprocal cot theta. Tan theta and its reciprocal cot theta are positive in third quadrant. Okay, so tan theta, it should be learned that tan theta and cot theta are positive in third quadrant. Okay, now come to the fourth quadrant. Now we will discuss the sign of trigonometric ratio in fourth quadrant. Okay, so in fourth quadrant, similarly or same, in the same way, if this terminal ray moves along the point O and takes the position in fourth quadrant, then in fourth quadrant x is positive and y is negative. So in fourth quadrant x greater than 0, y less than 0, but r is always positive. I am encircle this. R is always positive. X is positive, y is negative, r is positive in fourth quadrant. Everybody knows, and everybody can draw or can discuss the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrants. Okay, so now got sign of sin theta. First of all, sin theta is ratio of y and r. Y is negative, r is positive, that is why sin theta is less than 0. Negative upon positive, that is negative. So sin theta is negative in fourth quadrant. Okay, now cos theta is the ratio of x and r. X is positive, r is positive, that is why positive upon positive is positive. So cos theta is positive. Now tan theta is the ratio of tan theta is the ratio of sin theta and cos theta. Sin theta is negative, cos theta is positive. So negative upon positive is equals to negative. So tan theta is negative. Okay, now cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. Cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. Tan theta is negative, that is why cot theta is also negative. So cot theta is negative. Cot theta is negative in fourth quadrant. We are discussing the sign of trigonometric ratios. I am again and again repeating this, telling you that we are discussing the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrants. Okay. Now cot theta is negative, so sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. 1 upon cos theta is positive. That is why sec theta is also positive. So this is positive. Sec theta is positive. And lastly cosec theta. Cosec theta is equals to reciprocal of sin theta, and sin theta is less than 0. That is why cosec theta is also less than 0. So four trigonometric ratios: sin theta, tan theta, cot theta, and cosec theta. These are negative, and two trigonometric ratios: cos theta and sec theta. Cos theta is greater than 0, and sec theta is greater than 0. So these two trigonometric ratios, cos theta and sec theta, are positive in fourth quadrant. Okay, sec theta and its reciprocal cosec theta are positive in fourth quadrant. Okay, so till now we have discussed sign of all the trigonometric ratios. Okay, now we would like to summarize this. Recapitulate this. Okay, so this is x o x dash, y o y dash. This is first quadrant. In this quadrant all are positive. That is why all are positive. All trigonometric ratios are positive in first quadrant. Okay, and then in second quadrant, sine and its reciprocal cosec. Sine and cosec are positive. These are positive. Okay. In third quadrant, tan and its reciprocal cot. Tan and its reciprocal cot are positive in third quadrant. And in fourth quadrant, cos and its reciprocal sec theta are positive. Okay, so take the symbol S for sine and its reciprocal cosec. Okay, symbol S for second quadrant, and symbol T means tan and its reciprocal cot for the third quadrant, and symbol C stands for cos and its reciprocal sec in fourth quadrant. Okay, and symbol A for all trigonometric ratios are positive. In this way we can have an aid, we can have an help to learn the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrants. That is ASTC means A stands for all, that is for first quadrant. S stands for sine and its reciprocal cosec, that is for second quadrant. T stands for tan and its reciprocal cot for the third quadrant. Okay, and then C stands for cos and its reciprocal sec for fourth quadrant. And ASTC, this represents the first symbol of the trigonometric ratios in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant, which are positive only, and other than this all the trigonometric ratios are negative. Other than this means all are positive, so none is negative in first quadrant. In second quadrant, S means sine and cosec are positive, and other means sine and cosec, that is cos, tan, cot and sec are negative. S means sine and its cosec, its reciprocal cosec are positive only. And then T means tan and cot are positive, and other, that is sine, cos, sec and cosec are negative in third quadrant. Okay. And C means cos and its reciprocal sec are positive, and other means sine, tan, cot and cosec are negative, and only cos and sec are positive in the fourth quadrant. In this way we can know and we can learn how to know the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrant. Okay. So okay, thank you.